In this tutorial, we're going to be learning the double open square twist, which is not a normal twist for origami tessellations, although it really opens up new options. So notably, there's 2 grid spacings for each side of this square hole on the back. And we're going to be folding on an 8-fold square grid. Another thing about this tutorial, it's part of the Summer of Twists series, which means that you can sign up for email reminders for the 30 twists in the series at training.gatheringfolds.com/summer. And also there will be another tutorial recommended at the end of this video showing how you can use this twist in a larger pattern. So let's jump into the twist itself. I'm going to first outline a box around the center of my grid. So this is the grid center. And I'm going to have mountain folds extending in the same directions that I had for the open square twist. So top edge extends out to the right, and all of the other edges follow suit rotationally, symmetrically, so we never have 2 edges coming out of the same corner. And then my valley fold is going to be pick a red line and then go 1 spacing out from the center, and these are going to be our valley folds. And then we're going to pick up our mountains and our valleys. And it might be useful to take 1 pair of mountain and valleys, fold them over, even put a clip on the edge. Take the next pair, fold it over, take the next pair, fold it over. Try not to let the first one escape. That's what the clip is for. Take the last one, fold it over, and you'll start seeing things want to pull out, which is why, notice I pulled a little bit. I was holding on really close to these corners. I pulled, and that made things a little bit happier to be where they were. Now, at some point, we've just got to put things down on the table, and if we're like fully actualized, if we're fully like vertical, this is as vertical as it gets, and we're going to start pushing down on the center, spreading the paper out into the corners of the twist. And we can use the bone folder, which by the way is available in the paper packs, the full paper pack at gatheringfolds.com, to squash our twist. Now let's take a look at where those fold lines ended up. This diagonal is going across 3 grid squares. And all of our folds in the middle have been flattened out. So all of these in the middle have been eliminated as that giant square has been folded. And we were able to fold all 4 of those new creases at the same time, and we didn't have to make, technically we didn't have to make any marks on the paper in order to do it. In order to do this without pen marks, you just don't use the pen. You set up your mountain 1 spacing away from that center point and fold over on the valley, and then do the same on the next direction and the next and the next, and then you can flatten out your entire twist. So here we see what the crease pattern looks like from the front. Let's take a look at the crease pattern from the back. because if you're looking at crease patterns, like in the Summer of Twists ebook, the side of the paper that you start the tessellation on isn't necessarily the same side of the paper that all of the twists are going to be on. So sometimes you'll see twists where the central polygon is outlined in valley folds instead of mountain folds. And that just means that you need to flip the paper over to fold those. So here we've got our valleys coming in and outlining the central square, our mountains playing the supporting role. And as I just mentioned, whenever you see the central shape outlined in valleys, you're going to want to flip the paper over so you can fold it with mountain folds being the closest to the center. So that's all for this double open square twist tutorial. Check out the recommended longer tutorial. And if you want to learn more about having twists in ever larger sizes, check out my Advanced Twist Techniques course as well. Link in the description. Happy folding, and I'll see you in the next video.